Yo. Testing, mic 1 2. Testing, mic 1 2.
Yes, sir. You ready, man?
Shit, I'm ready. What's good?
All right.
What's good? What it is, OTA?
Yes, sir.
That's our bro song? Nah, that's crazy.
That's you, bro.
They really just let me know how I sound. Damn, that's tough.
Man. Yes, sir, bro. All right. You ready to get into episode 3, man?
Hey, I'm ready to get into episode 3 real question.
Yes, sir.
Y'all ready for episode 3, man?
Yes, sir. But yeah, we got a couple of topics today for you. We're going to talk about Tyreek Hill's freak injury. You know, a couple of trivia games as always. Talk about Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. The Ravens and some big news out in the Browns. You know, Browns are starting quarterback Dylan Gabriel and whatnot. So and some brief basketball talk just to get hyped for a new season. That's coming. Preseason starts tomorrow or something like that.
I promise you, the basketball season always seems like it's like way less than like. It just feels like it always comes back because it's like we still in the beginning of the NFL season and yet basketball is like right back.
Yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, it's gonna be a busy time in sports and whatnot. So yeah, man, let's get straight to it. So on what was that? On Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
It was Tyreek Hill literally snapped his like knee in half. Apparently, a couple to some reports, he dislocated his knee. He tore his ACL. He tore other ligaments too. MCL. Dude, and the video is crazy too.
Dog, I'm not gonna lie to you. I watched that video and I was just like, yo, I was like,
yeah,
bro, like I ain't gonna lie, that's like one of those stomach turning ones, bro. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Because as crazy as a contact sport football is, bro. You just don't see that all the time. You just don't.
You don't.
You just don't.
Man, yeah. It was ugly. It was ugly and like just kind of like racist questions about his future.
Wait.
What?
Oh, you said raises. Oh, I thought you said this is kind of a racist question. I was like,
wait,
what?
Whoa, what?
Wait, what? I don't know him.
No, bro. No, I said raises. Just raises questions.
Bro said racist question. I was like, yo, oh nah.
This raises questions about his future in the NFL. So it's reportedly he might not even play in 2026. So he might not even come back until 2027. And at that point, Tyreek Hill, I think he's already 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that point, he'll be 31, 32 years old. Receivers start to slow down at that age anyway, and his game is predicated on speed, like blowing past you, getting open down the field, like taking short screens, running it down, like his game is all about speed. So that
was my biggest worry whenever I saw that injury.
Yeah,
that was my biggest worry. My biggest worry about that injury was the fact of for you to be a speedster, wide receiver. And also be labeled as one of the top receivers in the league. Well, so I don't know. You can still say he's a top receiver in the league. I would have to say.
Well, last year he did look washed, but Tua wasn't helping, healthy, and then coming into this season he wasn't performing. But like before his injury, he was playing good football.
Right. So I would say that with his
we keep it a bit of a doubt.
Yeah, we give him a bit of a doubt on that one, but. I say for his position to be a speedster wide receiver and to have an injury like that to come back is gonna be tough.
Yeah,
it's gonna be extremely tough. I'm not saying I can't speak from experience, but I've seen other guys that's had injuries and I'm not even gonna say similar or somewhat similar to what he has. And they don't come back the same, bro.
No.
And I'm just thinking I'm just saying imagine looking down and seeing half of your leg. The whole other way, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's just mental right there.
Yep. I couldn't even imagine the amount of pain he was like.
Don't look like he was in too much pain.
yes. Hey,
yes.
Yo. Man,
bro.
I've seen so many jokes and memes about his reaction.
I didn't want to laugh, bro.
Man.
I promise you I do.
But I saw
bro.
one joke. They said I ain't got to hear two no more. Yes.
Bruh, that's the first one that I saw. Whenever
that's
people
messed
started
up.
making memes of it, that's the first one that I
That's
saw.
messed up.
Bro, when I saw him clapping, I was like, bro, half of your leg is hanging off of the bone. Like, you happy?
Half of your leg off the bone is wild.
I said, you must really hate playing in Miami to be clapping when you have half of your leg gone, hanging off of the bone like a bonus, like a bone-in wing that you ate from Buffalo Wild Wings or something.
I'm dead.
Like,
but yeah, it's man. Yeah, crazy stuff. Like, his peak as a receiver is crazy though. Yeah. But I don't know, man. So like, what are the Dolphins gonna do? Because before this season, I said they should trade him. They should have been traded Tyreek Hill. And now he's on your roster. He's not gonna get no second contract. So like, he's just wasting away on your roster essentially. So like, I don't know.
In a weird way. And I thought about this. In a weird way, I feel like this works out
better.
And I guess in a weird way, I could say this works out for both sides. Not saying that I'm happy he got injured by no means.
Yeah.
But he didn't want to play there.
No, he didn't.
He wanted to get traded. He wanted to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Dolphins, you have a player that doesn't want to be there. You're not really doing too great to start off the season anyways. Mm-hmm. You got questions at your QB position. There's a whole bunch of stuff on it. I'm not going to say... I'll even go as far as to say I got a head coaching kind of problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you already had a lot of questions on the table. Mm-hmm. And then one of them kind of just got answered for you whether you wanted it to or not.
Yeah.
And I feel like this kind of shot y'all in the foot. Y'all should have traded him. Y'all could have got something. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that the injury would have happened to him to whoever it is that he would have went. You know what I'm saying? But, you never know. But now, y'all should have traded him because look at y'all now. That's all I can say.
Yep.
Look at y'all now. Y'all in a situation that y'all didn't want to be in. This probably wasn't even one of the things that really crossed y'all mind like at the top of the list. Y'all probably thought about the possibility of him sitting out or politicking for not wanting to play. Mm-hmm. But now he literally physically can't. And now you're with his contract. So
let me see how many years he got left in his contract real quick.
Probably like I don't even remember Tyreek's last contract. I think he got two.
Okay. So right now he's getting paid almost $28 million. Mm-hmm. And then excuse me, no, that's his cap hit. My bad. Mm-hmm. So he's signed on for this year and then next year. Okay. So but his cap hit next year is almost $52 million if they were to cut him.
Shit.
Yeah, $52 million as a cap hit. Yeah.
You should have traded him.
Yep.
You should have traded him, Miami.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. I mean, whenever the dude went on an interview and said it, should have traded him.
Yep. So this is his second to last season, and then next year he is still on your roster. And like I said, he might not even play at all next season because that's how severe his injury is, and then that's also going to limit to what they can do because the offensive line needs a rework. The defense desperately needs help. You still have Jalen Waddle, who's good. You still have Devon Achane, who's good.
Free Achane.
Yeah, for real. And then this whole team needs to be restructured, but because Tyreek is on their roster, it limits what they can do. And Tua's getting paid top 5 quarterback money, and he's not even top 10, arguably not even top 15.
Arguably not even top 15.
Yeah.
I can't even disagree with that because you're just not giving anybody an argument to even make to help you out in that sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Because especially with the Josh Allen isn't like I'm not half the athlete. Josh
Allen that was crazy. 2023 Tua will be missed. He threw 6 touchdowns that season in one game.
Is this a write-off I'm hearing though? Are you writing him off though?
As a quarterback?
What else? I'm just saying, like, you gonna write them off?
I think Miami should move off of him. I think if a different team were to take him on and sort of try to see if they can get something that's like untapped, then yes. But Miami specifically, I think his time in Miami is done. I'm not saying he should be backup. I'm not saying he should bounce around the league, but like his time in Miami is definitely done for. That's just my opinion.
I could agree with that, but I also say that
like if your Saints wanted him, you know what I'm saying? He would be your best QB since Breeze.
You know what? Beggars can't be choosers, but I'm not gonna sit there and play on my man Spencer Rattler top because I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving everything that Spencer Rattler is doing. Y'all can say what y'all want to say out there, but Spencer Rattler is not the problem. Our team is just not good. But if you look at the stats, Spencer Rattler is not doing bad given the situation that he is in. Shout out Spencer Rattler.
He's not that bad. He's really not that bad. I mean, I have his stats. Let me see if I can have pull up his stats real quick.
But like, while you doing that, so Tua, my thing is, and I'm gonna say this again.
I got him right here.
And hold up. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna say this in front of the camera right here. Every QB in the league is talented. They're there for a reason. It could literally just be the situation. And sometimes some of those QBs probably don't get the chance to go ahead and prove themselves because their situation just ain't favorable. And if somebody steps in and that situation favors them because of their play style or something like that, like I'll take Brock Purdy and Trey Lance for example, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Trey Lance hasn't been able to have his opportunity to shine in an actual real season like situation or whatever like that. But look at Daniel Jones right now. Daniel Jones left New York and he went to the Colts, and now he's looking like an MVP candidate.
Yeah,
an early MVP candidate. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? And I think Tua can just go to another team, and I think that he'll do better because I just think that Miami's just not his fit. I feel like I feel like everything's just played out, and like that 2023 team, I think that ship has sailed.
Because, absolutely.
And it's for a multitude of reasons. Yeah. And Tyreek Hill being a humongous part of that offense, and him not wanting to be there is very big.
Yep.
So yeah.
But real quick before we move on to our first trivia game, real quick, Spencer Rattler, he has more yards than Tua.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, more yards than Tua.
That's crazy.
Tua has 7 touchdowns, 4 picks. Spencer Rattler has 5 touchdowns, 1 pick. Spencer Rattler also only has 20 less yards than Aaron Rodgers. His stats on the season: 765 yards, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception, and a 67 completion percentage. Not terrible.
Saints fan here, and I'm going to be honest with you. I did not know any of that. I didn't know he had more yards than Tua. I didn't know that he was only 20 off from A-Rod. Spencer Rattler, you are doing amazing. Keep up the good work.
More touchdowns than C.J. Stroud. The same amount of touchdowns as Trevor Lawrence. Only 2 less than Bo Nix. Man, give Spencer Rattler the MVP. Man, give him the MVP. The same amount of touchdowns as Sam Darnold. More touchdowns than Michael Penix Jr. 1 less touchdown than Geno Smith. More touchdowns than Daniel Jones, who's been balling out this season. And only 1 less touchdown than Dak Prescott, who's been throwing to CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens.
Read my lips. Give Spencer Rattler the MVP. I'm just saying. Hey, OPOY? We gotta win games for that.
Yeah, but
that's not bad, bro.
Yeah, he's not playing bad football. He's all right. He's all right.
He's gonna be great whenever we get our stuff together.
I don't know about great, but the dude's all right.
Bro, look at this dude, bro.
I just give him props.
I'm just saying, you didn't have to say like, well, I don't know about all of that and whatnot like that.
I'm dead.
You're just hating, bro. It's just simple. Bro.
All right.
You're a non-Saints fan, so it's just natural for y'all to hate on us. I see how I know how this game works, bro.
You ready to get into 20 questions real quick?
Yeah, let's get it.
All right,
let's get it.
So, who want to go first? Me and you. It don't really matter to me.
I'm gonna go first.
You want to go first? All right, bet. All right. Is this an offensive or defensive player?
This is an offensive player.
Offensive player? All right,
yes.
bet. So that's our first question. AFC or NFC?
I think he played in both. Let me make sure.
Okay, so this is okay. Bet.
Hold on, I gotta confirm that for you. You know what I'm saying? I gotta confirm that for you. All right, so he did play in both.
All right, bet. Is he retired or currently playing?
He is retired.
Retired. Okay. Let me see here.
He's not getting this dude, bro.
Is he a skill position player?
Skill position, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, is he a quarterback?
No.
Running back?
Yes, he is.
A running back that played in the AFC and NFC. Marshawn Lynch.
No.
Ah, okay. Adrian Peterson.
No.
Okay. Where did he spend majority of his prime?
The majority of his prime?
Yeah.
I would have to say, you want the team specifically? So...
Just his prime.
Well, he spent the most... Okay, I'm going to give you the team specific.
Okay.
He spent the majority of his prime in San Francisco.
Frank Gore?
Damn, that nigga got that already? That's crazy. That is sad. That is so sad.
Thought he was gonna get me.
That is so sad. I thought I was gonna throw him off of Frank Gore. That was the quickest. Oh my god. Nah, I gotta retaliate with that, bro. That's crazy. That's insane. I thought that I had him all the way thrown off, but I ain't gonna lie.
Nope.
That's crazy.
Nope.
I'm gonna have to wait till the next time to get him. That sucks. That really sucks.
Yeah.
That really pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Alrighty, you ready for yours?
Let's go.
I don't think you're ready, bro. I don't think. Let me get his page.
6 questions. That's insane.
Yeah. Let me get his page pulled up, bro.
Now I'm about to get in my bag next time. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm about to pull somebody that played 1 season in the NFL. I ain't gonna do all that.
Oh, dead. Shoot, hold on. I'm trying to send this link real quick. All right, bet. You can go ahead. You can go ahead, bro.
Bet. All right. Is this player an offensive player?
No.
Okay, so we got a defensive player on our hands.
Yep.
All right. Is he a DB?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we already to a good start. Asamoah.
Huh?
Asamoah.
No.
I was just took a shot in the dark. Look, that was gonna be straight R if I would have got that like that though.
You got two questions.
All right, but
that's a deep pool though.
Yeah.
It
run deep.
The awesome one was a deep pool.
That bag run deep, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but what did he spend the majority of his career? NFC or AFC?
AFC.
AFC.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Darrell Revis.
No.
Hmm.
That's too obvious. I wasn't gonna pull him.
Hey,
too obvious.
Hey, you can let people like that slip every now and again, bro. But nah, Darrell Revis was one of the best.
Yeah.
He's a DB though. You said that right?
DB, cornerback, whatever you want to say.
Is he a cornerback?
It's the same thing.
I mean, technically, you could say a safety is a DB too.
Okay, then yeah, 4 questions.
All right, so he is a cornerback though.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he is a cornerback.
Yep.
Yeah, spent the majority of his. Has he ever made a Pro Bowl?
Let me see. No.
Never made a Pro Bowl.
Nope.
No Pro Bowl. That's insane. Now that's a deep pull. This is not a normal human. This is not a star. Is what I'm trying to say.
He was a really good role player. If you want to call him that. He was really good, but like the team he played on had so many defensive stars, he couldn't really shine.
Okay, so what team was this?
The Steelers. That's 5 questions.
Did he spend the majority of his prime in the early 2000s?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so he's an old guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's tough. I might have to really ask some more questions to pull this one out because I ain't familiar with the early 2000s Steelers TVs. Pause. What year would you say was his best year?
Dang.
That's very telling.
Okay, so I'm not gonna give too many.
It's like overall, what looked like his best year?
What looks like his best year? I would say 07.
07?
Yeah.
07, Steelers cornerback.
That's 8 questions, by the way.
This wasn't Ryan Clark, huh?
No.
I was gonna say
Again. Nope. I wouldn't call. I wouldn't pull him.
All right. No Pro Bowl.
Yeah, no Pro Bowl.
Is there any other teams that he played on?
Nope.
He only played for the Steelers?
Yep. That's 9.
Steelers for lifer.
Yep.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know Steelers for lifers though, like that. I think Hines Ward was.
Yeah, Hines Ward was.
Dang, that's tough.
Mm-hmm.
Now I gotta put, bruh. What do I know about the Steelers, bro? What do I know about the Steelers? Lord.
You know that.
What year did he retire?
2014.
2014 is whenever he retired.
And by that point he was like pretty washed. But like the early to mid 2000s was his best. Like we were in Super Bowls and things like that.
Is he black?
Yes, we've only ever known black quarterbacks.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
I think
they do. Troy Polamalu ain't black. Oh, he technically black, but he Samoan?
I think he's a. But regardless, I think Cooper DeJean is like the first white safety since like the 90s or 80s.
Hey, look, bro. I forgot that you said specifically that it was a cornerback because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whenever I was still on the DB thing. But at the same time, Troy Polamalu was like Hawaiian or Samoan or something like that. And he was the greatest safety of all time. That's a battle.
You got 10 questions.
That's a battle between him and Ed Reed. That's for another day. What number was this guy?
What number?
Yes.
24.
24?
That might be too much information.
Ooh, still don't know him.
Oh, that's 11 questions.
Hey, that's just let y'all know, like, I would have got a Saints player with the quickness.
Yep.
I'm gonna see how he know my history next week. So that's a little, hey, we're gonna see.
Mm-hmm.
And I might not even pull a Saints player. I might pull out somebody that's related to the Saints. I might not. Man. What question I'm at?
11.
11?
Yeah.
Is this
I'm about to start that countdown.
Damn. Is this player... Was he cornerback 1 most of the time? Do you have that information?
No.
Okay, so he wasn't even cute. He wasn't even quarterback 1.
Nope.
Dang.
12 questions.
I don't want to ask too many of these questions because it's gonna be too given, but I will use this and ask what. What was the first letter of his last name?
Ooh, I don't know if I can say that.
Yeah, see, that's a little bit too given. I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
So he did win the Super Bowl with y'all.
I can give you a hit.
I'll take it. I mean, I lost already because, like, deadass, he got the question at 6, and I'm at 14 right now. So this is literally just for the love of the game.
Oh man, he won 2 Super Bowls in 2005 and in 2008, and he and Ike Taylor were known for being like the hard hitting cornerbacks and whatnot. Like they gave you CTE on the regular.
CTE on the regular? Him and bro, there is no way, bro. And I feel like I know this dude's name yet, but I probably just forgot about him.
No, yeah, you did.
I forgot about him. That's crazy. Steelers for lifer.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
All right, I'm starting the timer for your 12th or 13th question.
All right, bet.
I think you get it. I think you can get there.
There's so many questions to not ask though because he's a Steelers for lifer.
Yep.
Did he have a rival wide receiver that like was always like that every time they went against each other it was just like TV, it was just good TV?
No. I want to see that.
Hard hitting cornerback.
He's from NOLA.
He's from NOLA?
Yeah.
That makes it even worse. How do I not know this dude?
Yeah.
Wait. No. I think I know this dude's name, yeah. What? You said 24?
24, yep.
Dang.
4th round pick. 03 draft.
No, not him. I ain't got no more questions. I ain't lying to you. I'm really trying to think of like what can get me. He hasn't been to a Pro Bowl. He is not a. He wasn't a CB1.
Nope.
And so he was in the 03, so he played 11 years. Because he retired in 14.
Yeah. Played 11 years.
Does his last name begin with the letter H?
No.
F.
No.
That's crazy.
It's down the alphabet.
Dang.
Do you want to give up? I think I'm going to give up, chat.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'll give up. I ain't gonna lie. Who is this?
Ike Taylor.
Wait, you said him and Ike Taylor made...
You said Ryan Clark.
No, but you said him and Ike Taylor were one of the...
No, I said him
Roll
and
back
Ryan
the clip! Roll back the clip!
I said him and Ike and
we
Ryan
will review
Clark.
this. We will review this.
I
because
said him and Ryan Clark.
Nah. Because on one of these questions, I promise y'all, he said... Nah, him and Ike Taylor were one of the hardest.
No, I said him and Ryan Clark.
It's all good. It's all good because as of right now, we're gonna call it as he won. But whenever we review the tape, there
will be no tape review.
Whenever we review the tape, I promise you, he said that him and Ike Taylor made one of the greatest.
Ryan Clark,
bro. That's the reason why I stopped thinking about Ike Taylor though.
Oh Lord, not you lying.
No, because you said Ike Taylor's name, so I'm just like, well, if he said Ike Taylor, then it's not him. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, we gonna go into some brief basketball talk real quick.
I just got him. I just saved myself because he messed up.
No, we gonna go into some brief basketball talk real quick. The preseason starts very, very soon. Basketball season, teams are having their little media day. You know what I'm saying? So I think some of the like bigger pieces of news is Luka and Zion coming into the season in shape. Have you seen them Zion pictures?
I've seen the Zion pictures. I've seen the Luka pictures. But I've also, but let me add another guy in there though. Have you seen the AD pictures? Have you seen the AD pictures?
Yeah, with his eye.
No, it wasn't even the eye. They said that he gained like a couple of pounds.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
It don't look drastic though. Like, a lot of people take that type of stuff and they drag it on and everything like that.
Like Zion last year, that dude looked big last year.
Hey, look,
Zion looked big last year, but like AD, he looks relatively the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he grew a little bit, but like I don't think it's crazy. Like I feel like he looked more like Mitchell Robertson on that size wise at least.
Yeah, but you seen they say Wemby grew another inch. Pause. But yeah.
It was funny how he caught himself. That was bro. Nah, but I ain't gonna lie. On some real stuff, if Wemby really did grow 1 inch of height.
Yeah.
How? Why? And God, what are you building?
Yeah,
God, what are you building?
Yeah, that Wemby's crazy, man. And then he was training with Hakeem. I think he trained with David Robinson. He trained with another big man too. Dude,
Bro.
like he put in the work like this offseason. And
Bro,
I'm ready to see him play some basketball.
He's going to be a monster, bro. Like,
no, for real.
I'm like, he's going to be a literal monster in the league, bro. Like, I just imagine the way that Wemby plays already. And I'm just knowing that they're going to build around this dude. And, like, this is one of those, like, he's one of those players, if you ask me, that it shouldn't be too hard to look good around him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the dude takes his work very seriously. You know what I'm saying? Because, like...
And all you got to do to, like, give him buckets is...
Like, literally,
like just throw it to him, you turn around and dunk it.
On 2K, like, literally one of the announcers says it. Wembyama look like one of those players where you can just literally just throw the ball to the hoop and just let him go get it. Yeah. And I'm going to be honest with you. Whenever I was playing 2K, that's what I was doing on the Spurs. Yep. I was with the Spurs. I did that every time.
Yep, and it looked like he put on muscle too. So he's no longer thin. So like if he comes into next season with like a good combination of like strength, balance, and skill, while also shooting 38% from three, like he was before he got hurt, it's raps.
I believe he could do better.
Yeah, it's raps.
I believe he could do better. He's definitely he's just gonna keep getting better every single season. Bro.
I think he could become like the best shooting big man of all time.
Oh yeah, I think there's no doubt that he can do that for sure. But like back to what I was saying about him taking his work seriously, because I really want to highlight this for real. Bro went to go train with monks.
Yeah, dude
has he reads a book before every single game to keep his mind right. I saw him training somewhere else or whatever like that. But like he's been in the lab with Kevin Garnett with KG, bruh. Like the dude is learning. He's a sponge, bro. And like a lot of guys go ahead on media and say, yeah, I'm just trying to be a sponge and just soak up everything that it is that I know XYZ. Nah, look at Wemby. When you say sponge, look at what Wemby's doing in the offseason, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Wemby is literally working with the best, trying to take everything that he can from the best and add it to his game.
Man, if he becomes a Kevin Garnett, Hakeem hybrid with a 3-point shot,
bro, Wemby has the possibility of being like what Kevin Durant is plus defense.
And not just good defense, because Cade is a good defender.
Yeah.
We talking about all-time great defense.
Like, I'm talking about Wemby going to be like... Wemby has a shot to become the greatest of all time. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to sit there and say he already on his way. You know what I'm saying? But with the way that this dude plays, if they build around him the right way, this dude can win championship after championship after championship. Like, he really got that.
What needs to happen is Stephon Castle needs to take that next step. De'Aaron Fox needs to know that this is Wemby's team and he's a second option. Then the Harper needs to come off the bench and give them some good minutes. Obviously Stephon Castle and Dylan Harper, they're young. We're not going to expect them to be Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili off rip. You know what I'm saying? But like if they can like progress, as like a good guard tandem. And like De'Aaron Fox could really teach them some things as you know what I'm saying, as he gets older and as he plays with Wemby, and then you still have guys like Devin Vassell and Jeremy Sohan, who's like a good defender, good defender. He was slowly getting that 3-point shot. They got some nice pieces, man, San Antonio. So
they do, bro. They do.
It's gonna be crazy. Anyway. That was just brief basketball talk. Real quick. We don't want to spend too much time.
I ain't gonna lie, I almost got carried away. I was about to get in there too. Like, I'm just saying. I'm letting y'all know.
That's for our basketball related podcast. Once the season really kicks off.
Right.
But throwing it back to the NFL real quick. Patrick Mahomes, man, they beat down on the Ravens 37-10. And like we're gonna get into the more Ravens focus later on in the podcast, but before Lamar Jackson got hurt, the score was 30-10. Entering the fourth quarter, so it was already a blowout.
Yeah, like
so it's not like it was a close game. Lamar gets hurt and then Chiefs win. Nah, like they was putting belt to ass.
So I didn't watch that full game, but what time In what quarter was it that they were up 30-10?
They were up 30-10 with like a minute remaining. So essentially, the almost start of fourth quarter.
With a minute remaining in the third?
Yeah. And then Lamar got hurt.
Okay. Now, if it was the beginning of the third, now I'm not gonna lie to you, I would have made a case about possibly the Ravens coming back because I've seen how good they can be.
Yeah.
But if they was down 30-10 with 1 minute left in the third, yeah, at that point the game's they just salting away at that.
Yeah,
point.
and then the Chiefs score another touchdown on top of that.
Right.
So like even if he did play through, or even if he was healthy, they still scored again, and it was up 27 points in the fourth quarter. Not even Tom Brady could pull up that comeback. But but yeah, so the Chiefs look dominant. Basically, are they back? They play Jacksonville next week, and Jacksonville they do have a good defense, and I think Xavier Worthy coming back really changes the dynamic of this offense.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then in 2 weeks they'll get a fully healthy Rashee Rice, who served a 7-game suspension. So then they'll have Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy as their top two, and then their role players will be Hollywood Brown and Juju, which are quality role players, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And then they have old man Travis Kelce, which when he's locked in, he can be good, but like he can only do that once every 3 to 4 games.
Yeah, he's like a burst guy. It's like
oh, there you go. Now you're playing like it's 2021.
Yeah,
again.
like he's like a turn back the clock kind of guy at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like every now and again you'll see like, oh, like this looking like prime Kelce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as far as this Chiefs team go, I felt like, and I'm saying it straight up like this, bro. I already felt like this was gonna happen. Whenever I saw the Chiefs start off so bad, I'm just like, the Chiefs is just one of those teams that, and especially if you know like their situations, like Rashee Rice being out, Xavier Worthy being out, or whatever like that. You look at that team and you got Patrick Mahomes as your QB, and you got Travis Kelce, even though he's like your old man and whatnot like that. You know what I'm saying? And you got Andy Reid as your coach. That is very important. Andy Reid is your coach.
Oh, Tyquan Thornton too. Having a bounce back season. I forgot to mention him.
Exactly. You look at that team and you go, this is not gonna be them for all season long. You look at a team like that and you know like they're gonna bounce back. You know they're gonna be straight. And it's not because of the fact of Patrick Mahomes is the QB or whatever like that. Because y'all, look, I ain't gonna say y'all already know. Because we just getting some of these this content on the channel. If y'all don't know, if y'all haven't watched me on my own YouTube channel whenever I was doing football reactions, I do not like the Patrick Mahomes over glazing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because you'll see QBs that'll do something that, if Patrick Mahomes did it, oh my God, the world is turning upside down. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, bro, y'all be glazing Patrick a little bit too much. But I'm not about to sit there and act like the dude ain't the best QB overall for a team in the NFL. Mm-hmm. I knew they was going to bounce back. Because that's just not how... Andy Reid's not about to let that happen.
No,
Patrick Mahomes is not about to let that happen. Travis Kelce, even in his old age, ain't about to let that happen, bro.
Nope.
And with those two guys coming back, and you said Thornton going ahead and having himself a bounce back season and everything like that, I think that the Chiefs are literally just going to be set up to still be contenders. They're still contenders. They're still. Yeah. I still see them as a threat to take the AFC top 1 to 3 spots. Like as far as seeding wise, I still think that they are not out of the race for number 1 seed. I think that they're going to end up being a 4th seed max. Mm-hmm. Max. Yeah. At the least,
So it'll be what? So you have the Bills first?
I say the Bills looking like the front runners for first.
What about the Chargers? Because their schedule is only get harder, and Joe Alt is also hurt.
I don't like the Chargers' chances of being the first, second. I think.
So what's your top 4? Because you said Chiefs is 4, Bills is first. So what's your 2 and 3?
I mean, if I had to be honest with you, from what I believe the Chiefs are gonna do, I think that the seeding is gonna go number 1 Buffalo, number 2 Kansas City. Number 3, I think that, how long Lamar's out?
2 to 3 weeks, but they're 1 and 3. So is Cooper Rush playing in that offense? I can look up their schedule.
Cooper Rush is their backup?
Yeah, Cooper Rush is their backup.
Well, whoa, Baltimore. Well,
So
I thought we was only rocking with black QBs. I'm not saying that to be racist to Cooper Rush. I'm just saying for the last 3 years in Madden, every time I played with y'all, I only saw black QBs on your roster. So I just thought that was like y'all thing or something.
Yeah. So next week on Sunday they play the Texans. Texans have a great defense, and that could be an L. And then on October 12th they play the Rams. So if Lamar misses those 2 games, we could be looking at back-to-back L's. Ravens are 1-5. He comes back against the Bears.
Hello, who that is up in the chat? What they saying? Oh, that's Chad. So far, what do you have for Offensive Rookie of the Year? Crazy.
Well, that's a good question. That's a good question.
Offensive Rookie of the Year? You want to answer that right quick?
Ooh. I'm gonna go Ashton Genty, man. He looked good on Sunday.
I can't even disagree with that. I was gonna say that.
That man.
Ever since my boy went back to the, yeah, he been cooking. Ever since he went back to the stand, he been cooking.
Yeah, he has been.
He been cooking.
But but yeah, man. So that's that, and then Cooper Rush was my go-to Cowboys.
Man, get out of here, bro.
Get
out of here, bro. Get out of here,
come
bro.
On, Chad.
Oh my God, bro. Nobody cares about the Cowboys, bro. No one's talking about the Cowboys right now, bro. No one's talking about the Cowboys. The only reason we're talking about the Cowboys is because they tied, first of all. And second of all,
that was a great performance by Dak, though.
Yeah, that was a great performance by Dak. But at the end of the day,
you didn't win. At
the end of the day, you didn't win. You didn't win. And I want you to know that, Beast on Mondays. You didn't win.
Didn't lose either.
They didn't win.
Didn't lose either.
If they didn't win, they lost. Period.
Not
if they didn't win, they lost. They both lost. That's how I look at it. They both lost. There is no draw. If you don't, and this is exactly what. Mark my words, bro. I'm telling you, this is what the coach is telling them in the locker room. I don't give a fuck if we tied, drawed, came in second place. If we didn't win, we lost. Straight up like that. That's what I be telling my players. I ain't lying. I'm just being honest. I'm just telling you straight up. If we tied, we lost.
See, this man just went on the whole Cowboy spiel on a Chiefs segment. Man.
Because it was his fault. You gotta interact with the chat and look at him up in that going crazy with all that. I don't even know what he's saying.
He said I got y'all have no wins. He said this.
Y'all trading y'all best player for garbage. Well, y'all didn't trade him for absolute garbage, but I'm not gonna lie to y'all still stupid. That's why y'all owner is fucking y'all over.
Hey man, I'm dead. We're gonna move.
Yeah, let's keep on going with the podcast.
With the next trivia game.
Just to let y'all know, Beast on Mondays was supposed to be here with us, but he decided to bail because he's a Cowboys fan, and Cowboys fans never amount to anything in life.
Oh man. Anyway, we got a Key 3 Cup 5 all-time wide receiver edition as our next trivia game. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna go first, real quick. Oh man. I'm gonna let you get yourself pulled up.
Shoot, I got my notes right here.
All right, bet. All right. So first name up in the Keep 3 Cup 5, I got Marquise Colston.
You know what he doing, bro. He know what he doing, bro.
Yeah.
He know what he doing, bro.
Marquise Colston, bro.
And okay, so you got eight wide receivers total.
Yes.
All right. Marquise Colston.
Oh, Marquise Colston. My bad.
Marquise Colston. First of all, let him know. I'm gonna not keep him.
You gonna cut him?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut him.
You gonna cut Colston?
Check it out though. Marcus Colston is one of the greatest wide receivers to ever play for the Saints. Top 3, top 2 actually, top 2. But hear me out. There are better receivers. I'm not delusional. I know that there are better wide receivers out there than Marcus Colston. That was bait. He just tried to bait me, literally, and I didn't fall for it.
We're gonna see. AJ Green, next name up.
Such a great player that only made 1 Pro Bowl.
Yep.
Dang. Nah, think about it. That's still bait though.
If you think it's bait,
let me pass on him. I'm gonna pass on him.
All right, you're cutting AJ Green.
Yep.
Emmanuel Sanders.
Hell nah.
You cutting Sanders? All right,
yes, I'm
bet.
cutting
All
them
right,
because
bet.
I know you keeping all of the good niggas at the back.
All right. That's 3 cuts already. You got 5 now. Dez Bryant.
Prime Dez Bryant.
Prime Dez Bryant.
Prime Dez Bryant. I'm gonna keep him.
Keep him?
I'm gonna keep Prime Dez Bryant. Yeah.
T.Y. Hilton.
That wasn't a compliment to your ass, by the way.
They locked it.
Dez Bryant was a Saint for a little while. Remember that.
All right, T.Y. Hilton. You gonna keep him or cut him?
I'm gonna cut him.
You gonna cut T.Y.? All right, bet.
Watch Jerry Rice.
No.
Megatron.
Roddy White.
Roddy White, Prime Roddy White.
Prime Roddy White, boy.
I'm trusting that these last 2 guys. I got two guys left.
So yes, you got 2 guys left. So you have 4 cuts. So these are your last 2 keeps.
Hey, look, this is either gonna work out perfectly for me, or we either gonna blow it all up. So let's go ahead and cut Roddy White.
Alrighty. So you cut Marquise Colston, Saints legend.
Yes.
You cut A.J. Green, Bengals legend. You cut Emmanuel Sanders, underrated tenure with the Pittsburgh Steelers, but he's more recognized as a Bronco. Rightfully so.
I didn't even know bro played for Pittsburgh. I don't know what he's talking about.
You kept Dez Bryant. That's a good keep.
He was the best one out of all of those guys.
And you cut Roddy White. Your keeps, Hines Ward. Not a bad keep. And your other keep, Cooper Kupp.
Hey, look! I got it right! I told you! That's elite! Prime Dez, Prime Cooper, Prime Hines. All day. Matter of fact, I'll even give you a list of who number 1, 2, and 3. And my wide receiver 1, give me Dez. And my wide receiver 2, give me Cooper Kupp. And my wide receiver 3, give me Hines Ward. Straight up. Man. I just did that. I did that for real.
Hey, not bad. All right. I'm ready for my list, bro.
Bet. I got you. All right. So, wide receiver. Cut 3. Wait. Yeah, keep 3, cut 5. So, number 1, Hines Ward.
That's crazy. Dang. Hines Ward was good.
He went the same way that I was thinking. I had a Steelers player first.
Yep. Hines Ward was great, man. Steelers legend. But I'm going to cut him.
Okay. I respect it.
Yep.
All right, bet. Antonio Brown.
Keep. Easy keep.
Hey, I mean, your team gonna be dysfunctional.
Easy keep. There's no, other than Jerry Rice and maybe Julio, there's no other receiver that had a better 6-season stretch than AB.
That's not a bad take. I can't even be mad at that. All right. So Hines Ward, Antonio Brown out of there. You're keeping Antonio Brown.
Yep.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and throw Larry Fitz in there.
Cut Larry Fitz.
Damn, Larry Fitz.
Hey, Larry Fitz was really good.
He's just mad because they lost the Super Bowl to them. That's all.
First of all, we beat the Cardinals.
Oh, wait, yeah, I did.
But Larry Fitzgerald was a great receiver for a really long time. But I just think that there are better receivers out there.
You're right. I can see that. All right, so with Larry Fitz out of the way, we're going to go ahead and throw in my boy, Jerry Rice.
Keeping Jerry Rice.
Okay, you looking good so far. Julio Jones.
Ooh. Dang. See, no. This what's this receiver? This is 4 or 5.
Hold up. You went through Antonio, Hines, Larry Fitz, and now we're on Julio. Jerry Rice. So you're on 5. Julio's 5.
Okay. See, I think AB is better than Julio.
I think
and
so too.
Obviously, Jerry Rice is a GOAT receiver. So it really just depends on who you want to throw in next. So are you going to give me Megatron? You could give me Marvin Harrison, Senior.
Or I could just give you a couple scrubs.
That's also true. You could give me a couple scrubs.
I ain't gonna say scrubs. I can't play it.
You could give me Devontae. But no. Prime Julio is better than Devontae Adams. So really, you could give me Moss. Dang, that's tough. So it's really just boils down to am I gonna chance on having Megatron or Moss pop up, you know what? I can't go wrong. I'm gonna go Julio.
You gonna keep Julio?
I'm gonna keep Julio. So
All right,
give me my cuts.
So that's why Ruby's 5.
My 2 cuts.
So your 2 cuts, or your 3 cuts? Cause okay. So your 3 cuts are Robbie Chosen.
That's a good cut. That's a good cut.
Yeah, you got that one. Robbie Chosen was your first cut. So your second cut was Megatron.
That's not bad. See, I knew Megatron was coming up.
And your third cut, Randy Moss.
See, I knew those 2 names.
See, you could have. Hey, look.
But I'm not mad at keeping Julio.
Yeah,
because Julio, he was a great like 6'3", 6'4", 220, runs like a 4.3, can catch any ball you throw his way, elite route runner. Like he's arguably the best route runner on the list.
I mean, you can't even really be mad at it.
So
Because Antonio Brown, Jerry Rice, Julio Jones, you got those 3 on the team, you're bound to succeed as long as you got a QB that's literally that can. If he can toss the ball 20 yards, y'all gonna be good.
Yeah, exactly. So now moving on, we're gonna go back to talk about the Ravens and Chiefs. We talk about how the Chiefs they look amazing in that game versus the Ravens. Put up 37 points. The offense looks rejuvenated. But now going back to what we were talking about with the Ravens, right?
Holy rage bait! Look at this dude, bro. This dude, Chad, bro.
But so basically, what I'm saying is, are the Ravens in jeopardy of missing playoffs? Remember, Lamar's out for.
I don't think we could go that far yet.
Hey, but he's out for the next 2 to 3 weeks. So let's just assume it's 2 weeks. The next 2 games is Texans, and then after that it's the Rams.
Okay.
If they lose both those games, they are looking at 1-5.
Okay.
And they damn near have to run the table to make the playoffs.
All right. So this is my thought process on that situation, right?
All right.
You can win that Texas game. You can. Yes. You can win that
if
Texas
game. Derrick Henry
game.
runs for like $150. I think they can get it.
I believe, and I haven't even seen Cooper Rush play since Dallas.
Yeah.
I think you can win that. You can win that Texans game because you remember what we talked about last week on the last podcast about the Texans.
Yeah. And
how I think that they will bounce back. But if y'all haven't watched the last podcast, make sure y'all go check it out, episode 2. I think that the Texans are in a bad spot, and I don't think that the turnaround is here yet.
Yeah.
I think that they still have a bunch of stuff to figure out, and I don't think that they're going to win that game.
Yeah.
I think Derrick Henry's going to run all over them. I think that the defense on the Ravens side is going to be able to hold them down from doing anything like they want to do. They're going to make them very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I think that Derrick Henry's just due for a breakout game. I ain't gonna say due for a breakout game like he hasn't had one, but I'll go as far as to say that this dude could possibly touch 200 yards if this game goes the way that I'm thinking. If the Texans keep playing like how they playing, and he puts the team on his back like how I know he can.
So, for me, it all boils down to what is going to break first. The Ravens have the worst defense in the NFL, and the Texans have a bottom 5 offense. So the worst defense meets the worst offense. And a great defense meets a great offense, but that great offense is missing their best player.
Okay, so that's tough to answer that because the Texans' offense is bad.
Yes.
The Ravens' defense is bad.
Yes.
But when you put the two together, I feel like if you go ahead and I think about it like this. A bad defense, I think they could go out and they could perform well against a bad offense because I guess you could fairly say that you don't necessarily...
A worse offense is... No, having a bad offense is worse than having a bad defense.
I think so. And I think that it's tough because I just can't envision them two matching up right now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to the only thing I can say is I think the Ravens are gonna win. I just don't think that the Texans are gonna be able to do it. I just don't think that they have the pieces to do it. And I think that if it does go to a scoring competition or whatever like that, I don't trust the Texans to score that much.
Okay.
I don't trust the Texans to score that much or to any. I feel like the Ravens can still outscore them. Cooper Rush has QB and everything. Yeah. Plus, also we talked about the importance of film. They don't got no film on this dude Cooper playing recently. Mm-hmm. So I look at it that he could go out there and he could do. I can say what he wants to do, but there's some elements to his game that y'all probably not familiar with.
Yeah,
and he can surprise you.
So I think I'm gonna mark the Rams. Can we both agree they're losing to the Rams?
I think they did. I think the Rams gonna beat that ass. I think they put Bill to ass.
Yeah. So Puka and Devontae Adams might go for 200 against them.
Whoa.
I mean, the Ravens are missing out. The Ravens
That's
are
insane.
Obviously, I'm over-exaggerating.
Say Puka and Devontae going for 200. That's tough. That's disrespectful. Oh my God, you think they're that bad?
It's a bad defense. They're injury prone, and Kyle Hamilton is injured. He's not playing Sunday.
I'll give them 100 apiece at the most.
Yeah,
but that's
obviously I'm over-exaggerating. But like,
I don't know. You was kind of serious about that one. I ain't gonna lie to you. If it do happen though, I ain't gonna lie. I'll eat my words. I ain't got nothing to say.
But going back to the game that's coming this Sunday, I do think that I'm going with what history tells me. And what history tells me, and what history tells me is that Lamar Jackson, when he is out and when he is not playing,
worst offensive line.
Oh yeah. What history tells me is when Lamar Jackson is out, when he's not playing, the Texans' offense struggles, and John Harbaugh's record without Lamar Jackson, he has a losing record. Okay. The Ravens have a losing record without Lamar, and I remember a couple years ago when Lamar had that weird season where he threw 13 interceptions and you only threw 16 touchdowns. Even that season, when he got hurt, the offense still plummeted because he was not playing. He was not active. So I think the Texans are going to win. It's going to be an ugly football game. I don't think they're going to break out their funk and score 30 points like the Chiefs. But I do think they'll crack 20. I'll give them 21 points. And I think that the Ravens are going to score around 13-10. It's going to be an ugly, low-scoring game. But I do have the Texans winning. And then I have the Ravens losing again versus the Rams next week. And I think they'll be 1-5. Lamar comes back versus the Bears. Right? Mm-hmm. So, but they could win their next 3 games, though, and be 4-5. Right? They could beat the Bears with Lamar. They could beat the Dolphins with no Tyreek Hill, and the Dolphins' defense is also bad. I think the Ravens and Dolphins have the 2 worst defenses, and then they can beat the Vikings. J.J. McCarthy will be back around this time, and he hasn't looked good so far. Mm-hmm. So I think when Lamar comes back, they can win those 3 games. They'll be 4-5, right around the midpoint of the season. And considering the fact that the defense is terrible, Lamar missed 2 games. They have injuries everywhere. Being 4-5 midway through the season, not too bad. Yeah,
not really. It's just that you gotta finish. You just gotta finish really, really strong.
Yeah, like I say, they damn near have to run the table to make the playoffs.
Now I will say one thing. Even though I said I think the Ravens are gonna win, which I still do think they're gonna win some kind of way, because I just believe in
Oh shoot! Hold on. They schedule gets even easier. Because after the Vikings game, they play the Browns, Jets, and Bengals.
Okay. Oh, yeah. But Burrow will be back, though.
No. Burrow's not coming back to December.
Oh, okay.
At the bare minimum, it's December.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they probably got that then.
Yeah.
Even though, I was saying, I think that the Ravens will win that game. I think they will. I just trust that the amount of pieces that it is that they have, they're going to come together. I think Derrick Henry is going to have a great game. Mm-hmm. I think that Zay Flowers is going to be able to do his thing. Mm-hmm. I think that everybody, if they come together and they make it easy, I think they're going to shrink the playbook for Cooper Rush.
They don't have to.
Yeah. But there is an advantage, though. The advantage for the Texans here is the QB is arguably, I ain't gonna say arguably. Yeah, I guess some people have an argument for it. The QB is arguably the most important position on the field.
Yeah.
And the Texans have their starting QB. The Ravens don't. And this is probably the first time that I've seen the Ravens with a backup that does not match the somewhat of the ability.
Yeah, because at least when they had Tyler Huntley, he's mobile, he's quick, he's fast, can make those short, easy throws.
Exactly, but and that's the thing that I'm saying that's weird. This is the first time that I'm seeing the Ravens without a QB that can come in and run the Lamar offense, or at least some form of it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I know what you're saying.
But I also look at that as on the other side of how do you plan for a Ravens team that read options and design QB runs. Cooper Rush ain't gonna be doing that.
Nope.
So
he a pocket passer.
So there's two ways that could go. You go over. I feel like one of them is overthinking it, or the whole thing could be overthinking it, depending on how y'all view it. Mm-hmm. You could be like, okay, this is more simplified now. We don't gotta worry about the run with the QB, so that means we can focus on Derek.
Yeah.
As far as the run game goes, and we could look at what is it. We could trust that they're going to shrink the playbook for Cooper, so we're not going to be seeing a lot of shots medium across the middle, or we're not going to be seeing a lot of deep shots or anything like that. So we could trust that we're probably going to see short, simple throws. So that gives the Texans an idea of how to plan for that. Mm-hmm. So they could go out there and look good playing against them, or you could underestimate what Cooper Rush is going to do, and what they're going to hand Cooper Rush to go ahead and do, and he could kill you.
Yeah.
So it's literally a 50-50 depending on how certain teams play each other, because they're both so. Just because their defense is because the offense on the Texans is shaky, and because the Ravens defense is shaky, it's just like I said, I think it could be an ugly game, but also it could be one of those surprise. Hey, look, you ain't noticed, but we about to cook you game. You know what I'm saying? And it could go either way.
Mm-hmm. I got you. So moving on real quick, talk about quarterbacks. Joe Flacco is benched for Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel is now QB1. Joe Flacco moves down to QB2. Shedeur Sanders stays at QB3. Do you think it's the right move to start Dylan Gabriel? And then we'll get into some other stuff with Shedeur Sanders later. But right now, do you think it's the right move to start Dylan Gabriel? A bit more context before you answer the question. Mm-hmm. They played the Vikings, who have one of the best defenses in the whole league. Mm-hmm. It's a Brian Flores-led defense, and it's in London. And this is his first ever start.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to put it like this. Dylan Gabriel same way I felt about Jackson Dart. Mm-hmm. You got college film on the dude.
Yeah.
But you don't got NFL film on him. Mm-hmm. So I say from that first half, really, it's basically them trying to figure you out.
Yeah.
And I feel like his task is going to be how can I make this team not simplify me so much?
Yeah.
I think that as far as the right move, I'm not mad at it, because I would say I would be mad at it if I didn't see Shedeur go out there and play kind of bad during the preseason and make like some ill-advised.
His last preseason game, he had more sacks than completions, but his first one was good.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
With Shedeur, he takes bad sacks. He holds onto the ball too long.
That's my problem with him. That's what I don't like about him. He holds that ball. Like, I remember the one play specifically just keeps on replaying in my head every time I think of Shedeur Sanders, and it's not his fault. Yeah, it is his fault. It is his fault, but it's also the fact of how bad that play was. Every time I think of Shedeur Sanders and him playing, and a lot of people complaining about why he ain't playing and whatnot like that. And I'm not saying this one play is the reason, by no means. But all I could think about is this one play whenever he ran like so far back. I think it was like 10, 12 yards. Or whatever like that, holding on to the ball.
He has some bad tendencies. But
like, just get rid of it, bro. Get rid of it.
Yeah. I do think he's better than Dylan Gabriel. I think, and And obviously Joe Flacco, he's washed up. I don't know why he's still in the NFL.
Bruh,
he had that one little spark in 2023.
What you mean, bro? That was the was that 2023?
That was 2023 when he was throwing for like 300 every game.
Didn't he lead the Browns like past a couple good teams last season, like towards the end?
No, he played for the Colts last year and he was garbage.
Wait. I could have swore I seen. He
No,
was cooking on somebody's team for like the end of a.
You're thinking of 2023 when he was on his couch for most of the year.
I was thinking that was
the
last year.
Browns called him up. He came back into the league. He threw for like 300 in basically every damn game. And then last year he goes to the Colts, was complete garbage. Comes back to the Browns this season and he's garbage again.
Oh, okay, so he did come back to the Browns. Okay.
Yeah.
I knew he was cooking on the Browns though. I knew that.
Yeah, that was 2 seasons ago.
Okay.
But yeah, this year I think he has like 1 touchdown, a couple of interceptions. Like he's been bad.
Yeah, but that Browns team never really sold me anyways.
No.
I never expected them to be anything special. I mean, you asking a 37-year-old guy, 38-year-old guy to go ahead and work work what you got, man. Get us to the playoffs. Yeah. It did not happen. But as far as the right move, I can't say it's the wrong move.
Yeah.
Because number one, both of them, they're both rookies. They both were drafted, and plus, if you really want to be logical about it and whatnot like that, if you really want to be one of those people and whatnot like that, they did draft Dylan Gabriel first.
Yeah, but I think Shedeur is better than Dylan.
I feel like long term, once Shedeur gets his shot, he's gonna prove everybody wrong. I think he's gonna prove everybody wrong. So that's my thesis on it. But I can't be mad at the Browns for going with Dylan Gabriel first.
Yeah,
I just think that if you're gonna put Dylan Gabriel in, Shedeur needs to be your backup.
Yeah.
I feel like if you want to give that rookie a chance, then put Shedeur in and give him a shot too. Yeah. Because like if you really want to talk about where they stand as far as levels wise to it, I ain't gonna lie. I think they dead ass. I ain't gonna say they dead ass trying to discipline him. I think it's like more of a disciplinary action because of I guess the stuff that they was talking about how he was in the
interview.
Yeah,
which we'll never know, by the way.
You're right. And I think it's like more of a disciplinary thing, but I also feel like it's more of like I don't even know what to really call it. It's just like
sending a message type thing.
Yeah, I guess it's just sending a message type of thing. But at the same time, I'm just like I think Shedeur is better than Dylan Gabriel. So I think that you go out there and you wait till this thing to play out. I think Dylan Gabriel does. I think Dylan Gabriel throws for a little bit over 100 yards. Doesn't have a terrible game. Maybe they escape with a win. Wait, who they playing again?
The Vikings. No,
the Vikings? Oh, hell no. Yeah. They're not escaping with nothing. They're going to lose. Vikings are going to win. I think that defense is going to end up winning them the game. And I think that we might see Shedeur starting in the next 3 weeks or so.
All right, we'll find out. But before we end this podcast off, man, we have a blind ranking real quick. Basically, you come up with 5 random quarterbacks. It's kind of like keep through cut 5, but it's just strictly ranking 1 through 5.
Mm-hmm.
So
I saw that you did change that on the thing though. I was like, this ain't blind stat picking. This is something different.
Yep. So do you want to go first or me or what?
All right. So I assume that with this one, it was basically you just pick 5 QBs.
Yeah, 5 current random quarterbacks, and like I said, it's blind ranking. So you could give me from anywhere between Joe Flacco to Mahomes, and if I put Mahomes at 5 and Flacco at 1, then
so you don't know the next one. So
I don't know the next one.
Right, they put blind, of course.
Yeah.
So first off on my list, I got your boy Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones having a good season. Ooh,
3. He is having a good season.
I'm gonna go 3. Safest 3.
All right. Next, we got Jalen Hurts.
2. Easy 2.
All right.
I know he's not playing good this season, but he just won a Super Bowl. He was in MVP conversations before. Like 2. He's better than Daniel Jones.
Bet. All right. Spencer Rattler.
See, I want to put him 5, but I don't know if you have a worse. But like, I don't know if you're gonna allow me to have a worse QB than Spencer Rattler.
A worse QB than Spencer Rattler? What you mean?
So like, you could give me Joe Flacco. I don't think you would let me put a Saints player at 5.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I made this list right quick. I just said the first 5 QBs that came to my head. Mm-hmm. Literally.
I'm gonna go 5.
You gonna go 5 with Spencer Rattler?
Yeah.
All right, Jackson Dart.
4.
I can't believe you. That bro just put a dude that won. If anybody come in these comments talking about Jackson Dart's better than Spencer Rattler because he won one game, I don't want to hear it, bro.
He has to be 4. I'm not putting Jackson Dart at 1, so he has to be 4.
All right, last person. Mm-hmm. Cooper Rush. I lied, Josh Allen. You got it right. Josh Allen.
That's not bad. Now, in hindsight, I would switch Rattler with Jackson Dart.
The disrespect, bro. It's insane.
Alrighty, you ready for your 5?
Yeah, what's up?
Number 1, or first name up, I should say, Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy?
Yeah.
Hmm. 3.
3? Next name up, Sam Darnold.
Damn, that's arguable, but I think he's better than Purdy somewhat. I don't know. It's tough because Purdy got them boys to the Super Bowl, but I feel like that was more the team than just Purdy.
I agree, but Purdy also held his own.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of people hate on what Cam Newton said about him, but
he's a game manager. Yeah,
I agree with it. He's a game manager.
Yeah,
he's a game manager.
But so you putting Sam Darnold at 2 or at 4?
Because I think they're somewhat on the same level, I'll go ahead and put him at 4.
4? All right.
I just think Sam's a tad bit better individually as a QB.
All right. Current day Aaron Rodgers.
Yo. I'll give him 5 only because I'll give him 5 only because of the fact of, if I'm being honest, who I would rather have on my team, I'd rather have Sam Darnold or Brock Purdy.
All right. Honestly. Aaron Rodgers is worse than... All right. That's not...
But that's because of age. That's literally because of age.
Jared Goff.
Number 1.
I
think I did that. I think I did that pretty good.
And you have Drake May at 2nd. Number 2.
Drake May at 2nd. Number 3.
So your list is Goff 1, May 2, Purdy 3, Darnold 4, Rodgers 5.
Okay, so now if I really had to switch that around, I would honestly have to say current day. See, I was thinking about Aaron Rodgers' age as far as, like who I want to have on my team and everything like that, and like in the long term. But if I take it and I put it like who is good right now.
Yeah, just right now.
I would have to say number 1, I want Goff. Number 2, I want A-Rod. Number 2, I want A-Rod. Number 3, I would want Darnold. 4, I would want Purdy. And at 5, what's your boy name was?
Drake
May. I want Purdy before I want May, so I put May at 5. Only reason I did that is because Purdy got to the Super Bowl already. Mm-hmm. He proves that he can get there.
Right.
Drake May got a lot to prove.
All right, man, and that concludes our podcast, man, for at least this week. Real quick before we shut down, real quick, we're gonna be doing episodes every Wednesday. We've been doing it on Thursday the last couple weeks, but obviously on Thursday people are watching football, not really watching podcasts, things of that nature. So every Wednesday we'll be trying to look into get this podcast rolling. See, he over there, I did this for him honestly, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I was ready to go head up with the NFL and tell the NFL to just straight up acknowledge me. Because I really know that I could get people that we could really get people watching this over Thursday Night Football for real. Because I know that we're just bigger than. Nah, let me stop. But nah, bro. Yeah, like you was saying, bro. We gonna be doing this every Wednesday. Mainly because it works for schedules first of all, but also
like you said, like we don't want to be competing with Thursday night football. And I know we ain't huge yet, you know what I'm saying? But you still want to make smart decisions while you're at the bottom before you make to the top, you know what I'm saying? So every Wednesday, y'all will be seeing this podcast come up, man. Well, we're just going to continue to keep on growing. As the podcast keep on going, we're going to add stuff. We might take stuff out. We might go ahead and tweak a little bit of things to let it go a little bit more smoother. Whenever we get a little bit more people up in the comment sections, not somebody like Beast on Mondays that keeps on spamming, trying to talk about the Cowboys and shit. Nobody cares about the Cowboys, Chad. Go to sleep.
Man. I'm dead.
Anyways, whenever we get more people up in the chat and whatnot like that, we'll be able to ask y'all about like some things that it is that y'all may want us to do. Challenges or like forfeits for like the loser of the trivia game. And also we got some other things that's coming up for y'all. I don't want to go ahead and reveal them so early before we actually go ahead and get into what it is, because there's a whole bunch of ideas that we haven't done yet that we set to do on this podcast that I think that y'all really gonna like. So also we will be breaking these, we will start breaking these podcasts down into short form content, like separate conversations on YouTube. So you will be seeing videos of like how we had the conversation about Patrick Mahomes. Might just separate one section of that into one video, and then another section into another video in case y'all don't want to have to search through the entire podcast. But of course the entire podcast is up here if y'all want to watch it, you know what I'm saying? Watching me for watching me for an hour and a half is good, you know what I'm saying? I'm only saying that. Only saying that because bro had to go out of his way to go get a cut. Nah. Hold up. We just doing it right. Hold up. See, I'm just saying, I didn't have to get a cut to come on camera, you know what I'm saying? I pull up with a fresh tech jacket. I ain't got the pants now, so don't do me for real. But look, let me stop, bro. He just doing too much, and I just hate that Steelers thing on my wall, and I'm just a little bit mad. My team ain't got a win right now. The Steelers pulling out magic shit every fucking week. Every time I see them do something or whatever like that, this dude A-Rod somebody fumbled the ball, somebody else caught the ball, got a first down. I'm just like, what the hell is going on? Hey, look, man, I'm just mad. Straight up like that. But other than that, man, thank y'all for watching the podcast, man. As y'all already know what it is with me, man, make sure that y'all have yourself a blessed day. Every Wednesday is the podcast. This piece of Steeler trash would like to say something.
All right, man, that's it for me, y'all. Saints 0-4. That's all I gotta say, man. Y'all winless. Week 3-1. We up. Peace out.
Who was the last team to get one of these though? I'm just saying. I don't remember the last time we seen the Steelers with one of these. Can y'all see that? Oh my God! Look how good that look on there. Oh my God!
All right, man. Fan industry.
Oh my God!
3,
look at that.
2, 1.
Bruh,
Peace out, y'all.
Click it. You thought it was about to end.